All right, time for tonight's Sunday Showcase. You know, back in the 80s and 90s, when you said the name Michael around these parts, everybody knew what came next. Michael Carbajal told his dad at 6 years old, quote, "I'm going to be a world champion and retire as a world champion." Called his shot, fulfilled his dream. Carbajal is without question the greatest boxer to ever come out of Arizona. A true life game changer in sports and for the culture and for those fighters that were his size. In '93, he became the first junior flyweight to headline a pay-per-view and earn $1 million purse. But above all else, it's his loyalty to our community.
It seems like a lifetime ago, but everything I see that tree way over there. We used to go and climb up that tree. That was like our favorite tree.
It's the soundtrack of these streets.
You hear the planes all the time. It's like almost every 15 minutes.
His streets. This is the lifelong home of Valley sports icon Michael Carbajal.
The neighborhood's way different now. Back in the day, it was terrible.
East Fillmore Street, in the heart of Central Phoenix.
I lived here.
The house next door, the one he grew up in. Behind his current home, memories of that old outdoor boxing gym.
He was real calm. That's where I got it from.
Walking these streets, a lot has changed.
O'Malley's lived there, and then we had Big Mama.
Mainly the speed. Back in the day, the champ used to run them.
All the way down 9th Street to Washington to 15th Avenue and back. It was 2.5 miles that way, 2.5 back.
The biggest change now hangs at the corner of 9th Street.
That's wild. Michael Carbajal. I would never ever thought that they would do that.
Tuesday, May 14th, Carbajal made the same walk about a half block from his front door. But this time, waiting was a massive crowd. Ready to unveil Michael Carbajal Way. The hottest day of the year wasn't stopping this celebration, just made it feel even more Phoenix.
I was about to cry when I slid it off, and I seen that Michael Carbajal Way. That was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was very emotional. Michael Carbajal Way, nice, world champion.
Is it special to open it every time?
Every time, every time.
A block the other way, the world-famous Michael Carbajal's 9th Street Gym. Since retiring from boxing in 1999, this is where the 6-time world champ spends most of his time.
Probably my favorite picture right there. I call that the Bruce Lee picture.
On display, the history.
Carbajal Gonzalez fight, that was like fight of the year. He dropped me twice. I got back up. I knocked him out in the 7th round.
The stories.
We did the sparring sessions with big gloves. So I put my little gloves under the big gloves, and when Charles got into the ring, they pulled the big gloves off, and he said, "Oh, hell no."
The belts.
I'm the only flyweight, junior flyweight ever to hold this.
It's a cathedral of boxing, and worship happens here. Carbajal helps train the next generation of boxers.
Just have all the dedication. So on whatever you do, you know, the discipline, the desire.
And yes, at 56 years old, he still gets after it himself.
You do the running for about 15 minutes, 12 minutes, jump rope. I still do the bags work. I just do all the bag works.
Soundtracks of these streets. Some things never change.
Once in a while, I'll be thinking about fighting, and I'll be tearing that bag up now. That's my opponent.
Coming up next.